Top 10 cheapest countries to live lavishly on $1,000 a month. Life could be pretty good if every month you only had to spare less than $1,000 to live lavishly, right? Hello, and welcome to the channel, you guys. You're probably wondering if this is going to be yet another typical list of countries and where they are, etc. to live with a certain budget type of video. Well, sort of, but hey, this is where it gets interesting. At odds with what you may have been led to believe, it is not always necessary to pay more to live a lavish life. So today, I will be sure to tell you about all the things and perks you may enjoy in each of these cheap countries and so much more. Let's get started, shall we? Number 10. Cambodia. Cambodia, located smack dab in the middle of Southeast Asia, is where it's at for foreign residents, especially if you don't want to spend more than a few $100s. Now, depending on where you look, a monthly salary of $214 might get you anywhere from $200 to $650 in Phnom Penh, the country's capital. Still, a cozy one-bedroom in the heart of the city may be found for roughly $430, while it's only $300 in picturesque Kampot. So depending on what place appeals more to you, go with that. But what's even better, well, Cambodia has more to offer than just low prices. For one, there are over 100,000 foreign residents due to the welcoming nature of the population and the low barriers to entry. Not to forget, the people here are quite welcoming, making it easy for new businesses to open. So if you're looking to start over, Cambodia is the place to be. Number 9. Nicaragua. Now, even in the most remote part of Central America, where a meager $500 per month may make a world of difference, Nicaragua shines as an undiscovered treasure, and honestly, could be the next place to be. For one, having an exciting time in Nicaragua won't put a dent in your wallet. Take surfing as an example. You can get surf lessons, which are a must-do activity in this region, for less than a Hamilton, at a rate of less than $10 per hour. And when you're ready to kick back and relax, you can treat yourself to a local draft beer for just $1.65. Beyond that, the cost is also quite reasonable when it comes time to look for a place that may serve as your home away from home. The monthly rent for an apartment with one bedroom might be anywhere from $170 to $320 depending on many factors. Number 8. Mexico. Meanwhile, there has been a recent uptick in the number of individuals deciding to make Mexico their permanent home. Of course, it's no surprise given Mexico's appeal with its fascinating history, mouth-watering cuisine, and a really low cost of living. So naturally, attracted by the promise of a slower pace of life, more and more people are moving to this dynamic country, and undoubtedly, you could too. Also, if you're willing to settle for local pay, Mexico will shower you with a good life, including hospitable people, beautiful scenery, and delicious food. Not to mention, San Miguel de Allende, Puerto Vallarta, Playa del Carmen, Puebla, and Mérida are popular escapes if you are looking to get away from the hustle and bustle of Mexico City, because obviously noise can be a huge deciding factor. Number 7. Istanbul, Turkey. As a close alternative, I'd also recommend you think about exploring Istanbul, Turkey. Istanbul, situated as it is at a crossroads of Europe and Asia, has been a magnet for numerous empires over the centuries. But why should it be your next best choice? Well, for starters, ancient mosques and Greek Orthodox churches coexist peacefully, bringing the city's past to life. If I am being completely honest, low cost wouldn't be sufficient. You need to be at a place that brings you mental clarity. On top of that, Istanbul has everything you might want from a big city, including the hustle and bustle. With the current exchange rate, a monthly budget of $1,000 is more than plenty. Generally, the current state of currency exchange rates also makes it quite possible to enjoy a comfortable standard of living in Istanbul. Besides that, the city's excellent transportation options make exploration a breeze. Istanbul real estate is surprisingly affordable and rich in potential, so you may even decide to invest there after falling in love with the city. Who knows, right? Number 6. India. Okay, so here's a fun one. Who doesn't like India? Kerala in the south and lush tropical region is a diverse place to be in India. If you're looking to survive on a budget, even way less than $1,000, the lush backwaters of Kerala are the perfect place to begin your list of reasons when making your list of pros and cons, as mostly travel can be done via small boats, so there is plenty of savings there too. No need for a car, you guys. Of course, let's talk stats about Kerala, given they play a major role in why you should choose it specifically as a living option. Monthly rent for a one-bedroom in the downtown area can be as low as $341, or even lower for a shared apartment, while the average local salary is around $458. And if you become hungry, you may eat well for only $3 at a cheap restaurant, and that could still let you save plenty. Number 5. Morocco. That said, let's move from the Middle East to North Africa, and you'll find Morocco, a country whose people are renowned for their kind welcome. Not to mention, the people of Morocco are known for their warm hospitality, which helps visitors quickly adjust to life in the country. The cost of living is also pleasantly modest, and one can get by quite nicely on less than $5 per day. Besides that, the average cost of a one-bedroom in Rabat is $462 per month, but in Tangier, it is only $379. So win-win, right? Also, when you're not working, you can enjoy a wide variety of activities in Morocco, and it won't even feel like you're spending anything at all. Number 4. Argentina. Moving on, if you're a sucker for pretty scenery all around, Argentina is the end goal, where you can get by on a monthly budget of just $1,000. But how? Well, allow me to explain. See, if you're willing to travel outside the city of Buenos Aires, you'll find even more affordable rental possibilities. You can experience the exquisite cuisine of Argentina and the world-famous Malbec and Torrontés wines against a breathtaking backdrop of the country's natural beauty. Number 3. Zimbabwe. Then again, you can always find something new to do in Zimbabwe, and a healthy work-life balance is assumed. At slightly over $800 per month, your total outlays, rent included, are 31% lower than they would be in the US. Particularly, rent is 77% cheaper than normal, so don't even get me started on why this should be in your top 3. Again, food isn't much of a problem. You can choose from a variety of options, and that too is under $3. Number 2. Georgia. Not the American state, but a warm and welcoming Eastern European gem. Georgia is also developing its name for itself as an expat and digital nomad mecca. While a monthly income of $297 on average and rents as low as $181 for a shared unit, living expenses are minimal. Going out to eat? You might get it for just $5. The rich, delicious dishes of Georgian cuisine won't break the bank, and they're a pleasant surprise. Additionally, the capital city of Tbilisi is packed with cheap activities such as movie evenings and a monthly travel pass that costs just $10. And besides, Tbilisi, the cost of living in Kutaisi and Utami is also very low, so that's also something. Number 1. Portugal. And last but not least, Portugal, the hidden treasure trove of the Iberian Peninsula, beckons with its laid-back attitude, pleasant climate, and really low cost of living. Undoubtedly, Portugal is Western Europe's best-kept secret, and its coasts are teeming with delicious seafood. Meanwhile, Lisbon is inexpensive, and a similar standard of living may be had in Porto and Faro for less than $1,000 monthly, with food costing you around $10 and your rent being a total of $300 to $350. So, what I'm really trying to say is that the good things in life can be had without breaking the bank. All you have to do is subscribe to my channel so I can keep updating you with such awesome, low-budget life hacks.